Welcome to our video on invoice configuration. We start off on our home page and we will jump right into our company information. And so this is for my company. We expand our menu, click on configuration and properties. This is where we begin inputting information on our company that will be used on the invoice to essentially help us get paid faster. We have mailing information, physical address, which of course could be a PO box or the mailing address itself, contact information on our company, official information such as employer identification numbers, tax ID numbers, VAT information, banking details, wiring instructions, gyro information. So again, all information that can be on our invoice to help us get paid faster. For our customer, we can input into the system information on them as well, such as their mailing address or their billing address, whether it's different from their mailing address or not. To configure the invoices, let's go back down to my company's menu, configuration, and invoice configuration. This is where we create all the defaults for our system invoices that are used for every invoice that we create. Under our general tab, we've got layout options. We can select a template for a layout. We can either use one of the many predefined that we have created here, or you can create your own custom layout, which we'll talk about later. Here we have grouping. How do you want to group items? Typically, when an invoice is generated, how you like to group the time and materials can be defined here, whether it's by name of the resource. You can use project member description instead of resource name. Here you can define what the minimum billing time is, quarter hour, half an hour, full hour. Here we can define our payment terms. This is where we can decide what attachments will be included on our invoices. Here we define what our markup on expenses will be, our markup on expense reports will be. This information is system specific. However, sometimes a customer requires a special invoice, and all we have to do to create that special invoice is go to the customer menu, click on configuration and invoice configuration, and here we have the ability to create a special invoice for this customer. We can do the same thing for our project. Expand the menu, configuration, invoice configuration, and we can create an invoice based on a default, based on the customer special invoice, based on our own new values. If we were to close this out and go up to the top menu, under billing, we see, let's scroll over to the right, we've got invoice configuration. This is the same menu that we saw down when we were working on our My Company. This creates the system-wide invoice defaults. Here we have invoice number, which is where we can define what the current invoice number will be, whether it's based on the last value or some other value. This allows us to have invoice series. And here, custom invoice layout is where we create a user-defined custom invoice, which we talked about before. And it's as simple as clicking on this button here and then walking through this menu, and you'll create your custom invoice. Creating invoices and configuring invoices in our system is very easy and straightforward, as you've seen, and will allow you to get paid faster and on time. And we'll end this video by showing you an actual invoice. Click on invoices. Here's all the invoices in our system. We'll click on this guy here, and we will preview the invoice. You see our logo, customer information, invoice numbers and dates, the details of the invoice, payment terms, and our contact information. Thank you very much.